Assalamu alaikum, very good morning to all of you. Honorable Rector, UMT, Muhammad Aslam Saab. I've known him before his Islamabad assignment. Mr. Manzoor al-Haq, Vice President, Regional Chairman of PHEC. Our colleague Naki Saab, I also know him from other occasions. It's always a pleasure to come to UMT. I've been coming here almost every year, many times in a year sometimes. I started coming to UMT when I was Gujarat University Vice Chancellor to deal with their social sciences faculty issues. I must say today, after seeing this beautifully organized fair or annual fair that you are organizing, the way you are organized shows itself how meticulously planned the stalls, the program, the design must congratulate the organizers of the 2017 job fair. I must say the UMT has kept its name, UMT, Management and Technology. You are creating people for management jobs and technology jobs. This is the best way to combine together. And this is the strongest point of UMT, that you are taking care of your objectives, the ideals and the goals of the university's setup. I always admire this combination of social sciences, arts, humanities, but at the same time, management and technology. And there's a technology dimension in everything that you do, which is great for our younger generation. Pakistan's goal is to become a middle-income country within the next 10 years. And this is possible because we have a very vibrant young population of Pakistan, which is a unique gift for Pakistan because the only resource we have at the moment. We don't have many natural resources. These are our only human resource available to us. If we invest in this human resource properly, as the UMT is doing it, we can really reap the benefit and go to a middle-income country by the 2020-25. That's the goal of the government of Pakistan. Being a demographer, sociologist, I can say that if we don't do it the way UMT is doing now, we may lose the opportunity. Then we lose the demographic dividend we talk about. The Asian Tigers were called Asian Tigers because they had invested in young people 30 years ago, 35 years ago. They are benefiting now. We should have invested long time ago, but still if you have missed the chance, let's do it now. And let's follow the UMT model of building a society of young people with skills that really needed by the market, industry and the society. Seeing so many companies, industries, business houses here, especially the Chamber of Commerce regional office, shows to me that you are very well connected to these people, industries, and you're working hard to place your graduates already before they graduate to these companies. That's the best way to do it. When I was teaching at the Columbia University, we used to have the job fair 4 times a year. In the beginning of the semester, in the middle of the semester, then toward the end of the semester, when people are graduating with CVs. So like you have here, companies used to come and take their CVs and start talking to them. I got my first job in the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, through a job fair in one of the association meetings. I gave my CV to them. There was an advertisement in the media. I sent my CV right away, and they interviewed me on the breakfast during that conference. These are the great opportunities for both parties, job seekers and job placers. I must again really congratulate you because the way you organize is very well done. Very impressed by this. And the job portal just inaugurated, is another best example of how to connect the two parties together. My only comment and criticism would be, in Pakistan, the greatest employers are the government. You must involve the government at all levels and encourage them, cajole them, ask them to participate, because they are the greatest employers. The largest number of employers are the government, whether it's school teachers, whether it's college teachers, whether university teachers, or whether the government officials. We need to also put them, they should put stalls here like others, because they are employers. They should be brought in category of employers, not as government alone. So I think the director will talk to them that please join us with your different job opportunities. There are many opportunities. They will be very happy to do it, but nobody approaches them. Somehow they are ignored, but they are the largest employer in Pakistan for the young people. In the Punjab Higher Education Commission, we are supporting, financing activities which will lead to entrepreneurship discussions on campuses. And I'm just organizing an informal dialogue of vice chancellors in a campus. You will get to receive your invitation to talk about how at least the Lahore-based universities can come together and talk to each other informally, have dialogue, so they can learn from each other and support each other. It's not living in silos, because there are many best practices UMT can share with other universities, and other universities can learn. And similarly, you can learn from other public sector universities what are they doing. But this isolation, living in silos, I think is not benefiting for young people. So we should really come together and start programs which can start in UMT and in Government College University Lahore, or can start Government College Lahore and in UMT. You can take courses together. Degree could be one place, but courses should be available to students living in Lahore without much hassle, without much extra expenditure. That's one of the agenda item I'm going to discuss. It's on the 10th of December. You will get the invitation, which I call informal dialogue between the vice chancellors of the public sector and private sector universities. There was a large organization, and is still there, SAMEDA, which was created primarily for this purpose: investment portals, feasibility studies, marketability studies. But somehow it has not taken off as fast as we wanted to, but still funding are available, investment available. I think we need to talk about beyond the job seeking and job placement. As a demographer, I'm saying that Pakistan will never be in a position to provide 100% employment to our young people. What do? We should use this as a resource, a formal resource, very powerful resource, to train them for areas, businesses, professionals, careers around the world, and especially around the Gulf region. See what are the job skills they require. We have large numbers, train them extra. There is no question of brain drain. It's not a brain drain, because we have large brains available here. So train all of them. Some you dispatch them abroad, and some you keep them here, because you can never be able to provide jobs to all of them. Yesterday I was meeting the chairman of the Pakistan Engineering Council. I talked to him that why you have engineers unemployed over 70%. What is this? You're creating engineers. Punjab creates 6,000 engineers every year, and they are not getting jobs. Why is this disconnect? Because there's a disconnect between the academic institutions and the job market requirements. And we came to the understanding that we need more technicians, applied engineers, than just theoretical engineers. They are not fitting because the engineers are not fitting into the market requirements. So let's restructure the curriculum and syllabus in such a way that it meets the market demands. Unless we do that, our employment of the engineers, which is very cherished career goal of many young people, and they are basically disappointed after they get the degrees. And then those degrees we need to we talked about UMT's Industrial Engineering Department. What are they doing in terms, because the only engineering department you have in the country, which is called Industrial Engineering. There's no other place listed as that, in Punjab at least. We need to find out what is happening to Industrial Engineering program. Then he told me, the chairman of PHEC, that he has a list of all the contractors who hire engineers, to have engineers employed in there because they can't afford to pay the salary. So what kind of contractor they are if they can't pay the salary for the engineers? So he's going to supplement from some money from the government of Pakistan and from government of Punjab and take some money from the constructing companies to at least start employing the engineers. That may not be a solution, but that's the beginning of a solution because there are a lot of them sitting at home, not finding job, having engineering degree. I talked about medical degrees. We need more medical technologists, allied health sciences graduates, than doctors. Because one doctor needs at least five allied health science professionals to help that doctor function properly. But we are not producing those allied health technicians. So instead of focusing only on medical college degrees, MBBS, let's start focusing on a 4-year degree program on allied health sciences, which are very much needed in both in Pakistan, in the Gulf countries, in the Europe, in America. The allied health sciences graduates can get a job easily in America than MBBS doctor can get it. That's more focused, more related to what they need in that country. And they can easily get it. The lab technicians, X-ray technicians, the physiotherapists are all needed jobs available around the world. So I think the academia has to link. For that purpose, this kind of opportunity is a great opportunity for talking to the employers, talking to the institutions, and link them up. Second suggestion I would like to make, it should be a continuous dialogue and discussion with these companies, not once a year. Invite them again informally with you, sit down, what kind of jobs they are really required, what kind of skills. Maybe change this curriculum syllabus to fit their core skill program. Recently I was on a trip to America to study community colleges. Community colleges in America are people, 80% of the high school graduates go to community colleges, not to regular universities. Why they're successful? Because they're meeting the requirement of the industry and business houses. They meet periodically the industrialist business houses, ask them what kind of skills you need. They tailor the program accordingly, and then they offer the certification and the degree of 2 years, associate degree. We need to have, I started as a commission, 9 colleges in Pakistan, in Punjab, or community colleges, who are providing 2-year associate degree in marketable fields. So I think we need to talk about that also. Just creating high-level masters and PhD and MPhil may not be sufficient except meeting the requirement of the academia, yes. But beyond that, there may not be that much need unless you train them for a certain job in the industry. So I think I don't want to take too much time, but I want to say really again congratulate UMT for keeping its name of technology, engineer and management, which is what we need in Pakistan at current year. If Pakistan wants to be middle income country in the year 2025. Also, the goal that we have signed to the United Nations in MDGs, that we will be eliminating poverty by 2050. I don't know how we do it unless we start building our human resources, invest in the human resources, and that human resource can create jobs. So my suggestion to you that only job seeking is not enough. Job creation by these graduates should be also a portal where the entrepreneurship portal should be that how the Sameda model, which I think your director is already planning, small investment could lead to more jobs, more job creation. And that should be the, not job seeker, but job creation should be the next agenda item. Once again, I wanted to spend time here, but I have to go for other meeting. I really appreciate the invitation received from you and really enjoyed the way you organize the 7th conference of UMT on job seeking, job employment. Thank you very much.